Losing things is such a pain. It's a horrible feeling. If you lose your phone, if you lose your keys, finding things can be brilliant. So using ClickTeam Fusion, Impact Gamers have made the app hidden. A way that you can hide any image inside another. Where's the mouse hiding in this one? Here it is. And at a click of a button, we can re-hide it. Now it's over here. A game to be played in youth groups, classes, or anywhere else to learn coordinates or just have fun finding objects. This is part of the Lesson More with Fusion library. Visit impactgamers.net/lesson to check Hidden out along with other apps. Keep listening and we'll show you how to use the app Hidden, and after we'll even show you how to use the free version of ClickTeam to make your own version. So here's how to use Hidden. Once loaded, click the green Start button. It will load a random background and place a mouse hidden in the image. Here it is, at D4. Pressing spacebar will fade in and out the background to show more clearly where the object's hidden. Pressing enter will bring up a new hidden picture. Here it is at H3. Pressing spacebar shows you where it is, and enter reloads a new image. This one's partly between lines, which is possible, so it's at 7 and 8, A and B, or AB, 7 and 8. Pressing Control will bring up this help screen, showing you how you can choose your images and also the different options about a large grid, numbered grid, and angled images. From here, we can select any image from our computer. I'm going to download one now from Pixabay. I'm going to search for a cat. All of these don't have clear backgrounds, but on Pixabay there's an option for illustrations. These are PNG file formats and have clear backgrounds. You can see from the checkboard pattern behind. I'm just going to download the smallest size, and that will go in the download folder. I can go into this PC and then into downloads and select the cat image. You can see the arrow is pointing towards the cat. I can set it to be angled, a big grid 1 by 1, and now the grid will have larger squares. My cat will be hidden at an angle, and all the squares are numbered. There it is at 7-3. Pressing enter to load a new image. There it is, hidden at 2-1. Enter for a new image. This one's a bit harder, but I've spotted it. There it is. At 1-3. Control takes you back to help again, and escape will allow you to quit the application. Easy as that. As always, any questions, issues, or updates, let us know. lesson@impactgamers.net.
This next section is how to use ClickTeam Fusion.
Hello guys, welcome. This is TJ from Impact Gamers, and today I'm just going to be showing you how to make your own quick version of a find the hidden object, where's Wally, where's Waldo kind of game, and I'm going to quickly demo it to you now, and then I'm going to show you how we make it. So the objective of it is simply an object is going to randomly appear on your screen, and the background is also going to change per reset. So you can press R in this case to reset it. So you would have to pan around the screen to find it, and then maybe after a timer goes, you would then reveal it so everyone can see where it is, and then you can choose to restart again. So first of all, what we're going to do is we're going to make a new application, so I can show you guys each step. And we're gonna first change the size of our application, and this is going to be 1280 by 720. So just down here in the size, I'm going to click off, and it's going to ask if I want to adjust the frames to match the size. Yes, I do. So all we're going to do now is first we're going to start adding our objects. Now we don't need, ignore the lines on the screen, this actually will disappear, it's not harmful. We're first going to add a active object in, and we're going to add another active object, in fact, and one of them is going to become our background. We're not actually going to use a backdrop, and I'm going to leave that there just for now because we're going to resize it after, and I'm going to rename. So this is going to be our hidden object, and this is going to be our background. So we don't need any other objects in this game, but what we do need is images. So I'm going to show you a very good site that we use, and it is Pixabay. Now, because of the theme I want this to be, I'm going to use illustrations, and I'm going to use a crowd, and this is how I got one of the images you saw. All you do then is click it and click free download, and sometimes it will ask you if you are a robot, and so you click download here. I also then need to find a small object which is going to become a hidden object. So I chose to hide a doll, and I just found a doll, and that became my object. So I downloaded them and put them into an assets folder, so it's easy for me to find them. Now once you've downloaded your images, we're going to go back to Click Team, and first of all I want to import my little doll here. It's okay, and then we're going to resize it. So click it once, click it again until the squares appear around it, and I'm going to resize this. You can make it even smaller, it depends how difficult you want this to be. And now for my backdrop images. Now the way we need to set this up is we're not going to have just one frame, we're actually going to have 3. So I have downloaded 3 different images for this, and I'm just going to put 1 per frame, like so. So each frame is now a different image, and again resize it. Now you can, if you want, just type in the size of your screen over here, and you can actually just type it in. In fact, it is very slightly out, so if you want to be very precise with your image, you can indeed do that, and you can change it here. And also for positioning as well and angles, you can change all of that here. So we can just set everything so it's centered, although that is not bang on center because it is a active object, so it will have action points and stuff like that. But anyway, trust your own visuals. Now we don't need to place this on screen because we're going to add some rules now, and that will do all this for us. So we're going to head over to our event editor, and the first thing we want to do is add a new condition, and this is going to say for the start of the frame. Now at the start of the frame, what we want to happen is generate the location for our hidden object or its position. So we're going to set its coordinate, set it to a random range. Now we want it to make sure it's in the frame and not at the edge. So we're going to start it off 100 pixels in and 100 pixels less than the edge. And then we're also going to go to position, set Y coordinates time, and again random range, but this time it's going to be 100, and you guessed it, 100 less again. So we have now our random ranges. Now we need a new condition, and we're going to decide how to restart the game. So we're going to say our input is going to be an R button, and that is going to restart the application. We now need to decide when we want to reveal the object. So we're going to say if you press the space key, it is going to change the blend coefficient of the alpha blending coefficient, sorry, I should say. We're going to change that to 150. Now this is going to reveal, like I showed you earlier, where the hidden object is. Now there is another thing we can do as well, just to change it even more. We can even mess around with some other aspects, like we can grab, let's change the angle of, there we go, and we're going to random range it between 0 and 360. There we go. So there's a few things we can change, and we do want to set it to 1 for maximum quality. Although it won't matter too much for this because it's changing right at the beginning, so we won't even see it. So there we go. We very quickly have put this together, and we have the ability to reveal an object, we have the ability to restart, and we also have the position changing at the start as well. Now the only other thing left to do is actually for it to randomly select at the start of the frame which frame we're going to use. So we're actually going to go to here, and we're going to say animation, and we're going to change the animation frame to random free, and that's it. And then we're going to test, although we should be testing to run the application, because once we press R, but if I quickly demo it, people are struggling to find, and the timer goes, you press space and it reveals where the object is. Now there we go. I hope this has been helpful. I hope you have fun with this, and as always, I will see you in the next tutorial. Bye for now.